And hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Life on the Flip Side. Good to have you all here. I see we have all of our favorites in the side chat. You guys are awesome. And I'm here, of course, with the lovely Crafty Keela. How are you, Crafty?
I'm a sleepy bunny today.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it after the streaming you've had.
Yeah, like there's very few. So usually when I stream, I cut it off at like 2 hours. But there's some streams that are just too important and they have to be done right. So last night went on for about 3.5. Gah.
Wow, that's a long stream. But you made it through and you're with us today. Woo!
Kind of.
And
I'm semi with you.
we have the chief of the nerd police, Jessica G is with us. Hello, Jessica.
Justice for Franklin.
If Franklin
I knew
exists,
she had an alternative motive.
Yes. The whole point of coming on today was the
evidence.
What was that?
I have irrefutable evidence.
Uh-oh.
Go on.
Would you like me to share?
I would. Since it doesn't exist, but okay.
I have some screenshots. Can I send links and you guys can post them?
Yeah, I mean, we can pull them up. We can definitely pull them up.
Absolutely, we can.
Or should I put them in the private chat?
Yeah. And Reason can screen share. Or I can. I don't mind. I don't have high IQ tabs open today.
Oh no.
I usually have like so many tabs open and then like 4 different so what's been happening is I have, the Keela account, then I'll probably have my my real account, and then I'll have now the Pain of Progress and the Agree to Disagree account. So all of them come up as separate windows. So that's gonna my laptop hates it, but
really
I'm able to organize.
I see.
All right, I am ready.
Okay. Where did you send them?
Well, I didn't put them yet. I have 3, and I'm gonna put them in the private chat in order for you to show them. So here's the first one.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Do you want to pull that up, Reason?
Yeah, I'm going to do that in just a second here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Share. Just share screen.
Basic Trig says Keela isn't real. # Keela isn't real. No, I'm CGI. What the fuck is this? Hang on. What is this? Dear reader,
a ransom note.
We have your eyebrow, Franklin.
This is, you have to let it finish. You have to read the whole thing, but there's 3 images.
Okay, we have your eyebrow, Franklin. If you ever want to see Franklin's safe return, if you ever want to see Franklin's safe return, we request the amount of $1 million. Okay, let me get the next one.
Where is the next one? Come on. Oh, here's the next one.
Okay. That
Here
is
comes
the next one. Of the note.
Oh my God.
You have 1 week to pay the amount in unmarked bills. Otherwise, every hour on the hour after the time limit has been reached, we will pluck 1 eyebrow hair at a time until Franklin has been stripped stripped of his right to exist.
Okay.
All right,
So
next one.
This is further confirmed to definitely be Keela, based on this one that Keela made herself when she was
All right.
just a wee lass.
Okay, let's see this. All right, here we go.
I'm broken.
Hello, school. Hello, what? School
What?
friends. Mon nom is Kila. In 30 years, I will be 33. Okay.
You've broken
All right.
us. You've broken us, Jess.
I think you've broken both of us. That's hilarious. But how
Can
does
you
that?
guys in the chat see that? I'll post the links if not.
They seen it. This show used to be highbrow, but now it's just CG eyebrow. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh my
that is
God.
too funny. That is too funny. And this is why Jess is Queen of the Trolls.
Oh, I hate to say this, Franklin, but I'm broke. I ain't got nothing.
See, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. That proves absolutely fucking nothing. No
Yeah,
proof.
you're right.
No proof.
You're
that
right.
proves that you wrote it. That was your note.
No.
It has the same
No.
exact font and everything, the same funky whatever those letters are. You used the same thing as a kid as you used to extort whoever you're extorting for the safe return of your iPhone.
There is a plot hole in that. There is a plot hole in the fact that Keela as a person, as a character, is only about 2 years old.
Hey, you can keep telling yourself that.
You do realize Keela is not my real name. You do know that.
If you feel more like Ilya, go ahead.
See, I've been framed right here. I've been framed by the ultimate troll.
We have been led astray. We have been led astray.
I've been framed. I've been framed. Franklin does not exist, people. Franklin does not exist. Don't listen to Jessica. Ah, oh, Jess, well done on them. Fucking hell.
Now, Carl, why would I be having a fit?
It's the coughing fit. It's the laughing fit. I don't know.
Well, okay. I can't deny that. But I am having a good laugh.
See, Time says that's proof. It's not proof unless you actually see me writing those notes.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh.
I don't think
you can't prove it. You can't prove a thing. You can't.
It should have been shared. I was sharing my. Okay, all right.
It was shared. It was shared.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Oh,
it was
do you know
shared.
what?
Maybe
actually, it might not have been. It might not have been. Lads, can you say for certain whether or not it was actually shared? Because part of the problem is if the overlay was still up, they wouldn't have seen it.
Okay. Give me one moment here. Give me one moment here.
So I'm going to take that down. I'm going to take that down. Now, if you want to share them again.
Just give me 1 second, please. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
I took the thingy down. I took the background down and the overlay. So people can see us now. I feel exposed. I feel very exposed.
Okay, so we're gonna fix this in 1 second here.
Here, I have it. I have it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. I shall narrate once again for those who are illiterate.
Yeah. Okay, full screen, and here we go.
Dear reader, we have your eyebrow Franklin. If you ever want to see Franklin's safe return, we will request the amount of $1 million.
Does that look like my writing? Really? Really?
That's called a ransom note. Yeah, you're really playing it off really well.
See, I don't even know what a ransom note is. How could I have written one?
All right, let's do number 2.
All right, number 2. Sorry, folks. Number 2 is this.
You have 1 week to pay the amount in unmarked bills. Otherwise, every hour on the hour after the time limit has been reached, we will pluck one eyebrow hair at a time until Franklin has been stripped of his right to exist.
See,
Irrefutable. Sorry, everybody in the chat says that's exactly your handwriting.
And now number 3, please.
you'll see my hand. Well, you'll see something like my handwriting at some point because yeah. Anyway, there's stuff. Oh, hello.
Hello, school friends. Mon name is Kila. In 30 years, I will be 33.
That is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't deny that. That is.
Oh, I can deny it. I can deny it until fucking next Sunday. But like, pay the
Franklin is real.
refraction card.
You're extorting somebody for $1 million, threatening to kill your eyebrow.
And see, here's the thing. I don't assume genders. And so apparently that is assuming Franklin's gender as male.
I'm pretty sure Franklin came out as male back in the first donation.
I don't think so. Is Franklin male or female? Since he doesn't exist, I don't think it matters. But Tusk can't answer that because he felt that it was necessary to name a fucking eyebrow.
Yeah, you're the one who started it all, Tusk. Where are you going?
Tony just said it is well-known fact that Irish people write phonetically like that. Irrefutable evidence.
Now, how can you argue with that?
Oh,
Honestly,
I can argue. Seriously, I'm now leading a debating channel, and you're asking me how I can argue. There's still a lot of arguing to do there.
That's funny.
Argue away, crafty flurfucker.
That's funny. Franklin lives matter.
Look at that, Clive. Irrefutable evidence, deliberate misdirection. See? He agrees.
God.
Your pal Al is male. He checked. Thanks for checking that, Al. I was not curious, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's funny. This is becoming a real friggin' comedy show.
Do you know what? It's the fact that fucking Clive and Jess are showing up to every. What one did you say? I wasn't even on the stream, and you were asking.
MC Toon.
MC Toon. I wasn't even on the stream, and they were still asking about Franklin. And MC Toon messaged me after, was like, "What the fuck was that about?"
Yeah.
Hey, Franklin
That's funny.
needs to have his voice heard.
Well, according to you, Franklin is an eyebrow. Eyebrows typically don't have voice boxes, therefore, no.
They can.
And I'm just using your I'm using your setup here, not
That's
mine.
using colloquial terms. You know what I mean. You can still have a voice. Doesn't mean you're speaking.
Nah. I love Nimrod's he sits on Crafty's face all day. The less said about that, the better, actually. The less said about that, the better.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there.
And do you know what's funny? I can't believe we've spent like 15, 20 minutes talking about this.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Fucking hell.
Tusk.
Every,
Silence is violence. Don't mute the brow. Oh, Eddie.
we're all
Eddie.
just trying
Viva
to
la
look out
Franklin.
for Franklin.
Oh, I love it. Oh.
I want a cup of tea. Dave N, can you make me a cup of tea so I can actually put up with this nonsense? Oh, that was the wrong one. There we go. Dave is Dave is offering tea. I want tea. Not the rumor kind, I want actual tea. Proper tea. Yeah. God.
You already have property.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I have berries.
Franklin, your property?
Jesus Christ. I can't believe we're still having this conversation. People.
I mean, the note clearly said, in 30 years, I will be 33. That's you. Hard facts.
No.
No, it's no. I have to defend Keela. This is the 33.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So one of the things that I'm trying to do with the whole tree thing, because everyone is for some reason still obsessed with the word tree, is I'm getting like a little for kind of the merch is like the tree trunks, and instead of leaves it'll spell out Treela. Just for faux hammer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Fancy writing. So let's see.
Are you going to make any merch about Franklin?
No, because Franklin would have to exist in order for me to make merch about him.
You're just trying to scrub him out of existence.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
You didn't get the $1 million, did you, Keela?
I don't need $1 million. For me, it's not about money. It's never been about money. Therefore, that's proof that these letters did not come from me because I don't give a shit about money. I have a full-time job that I'm happy with. So, nah. I win.
Nah.
It's a great alibi.
That's that.
It's a great alibi and it's fucking solid. So, therefore, I win.
Oh, boy.
Well,
Jess.
I will end the Franklin conversation with a hashtag justice for Franklin.
Yeah. Let's just leave the Franklin conversation and the illegitimate quote unquote proof. Tell us what you've been up to with your gaming streams and stuff like that.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I've really done anything.
You go for like 8 hours sometimes.
But the past couple of weeks I've been in more contact with you than I have paid any attention to my stream.
That's true. But still, people want to hear. People. What kind of games? What games do you like to play on that stream?
Well, I got to the end of Resident Evil 8, and I'm now playing through Mass Effect.
Nice. Well, I've not played any of these games, so it's fascinating to watch. The one that you have at the moment that you've been playing recently, at one stage he's carrying a baby.
What?
Oh, Death Stranding.
Why is he carrying a baby?
The baby helps him see the ghosts.
Ah.
Okay.
I never fully understood the baby thing.
It is explained when you beat the game, and to not spoil it, I would wait till I finish it for people.
Nice.
Cool.
It's an odd thing to have in like a kind of fighting game or war game or whatever that is, or a creepy game or scary game. That like this guy is just carrying around a baby randomly.
There's not too much combat in the game. It's more about delivering parcels than anything, which is even more weird.
Wow. I didn't know you could make a game out of UPS delivery.
They managed it.
It's a delivery game, basic trig. Yeah, that's very strange. But it's entertaining to watch. It is actually entertaining because a lot of these games would have gone right over my head. I used to enjoy gaming like way back when, but I stopped gaming properly when the PS2 came out.
Well, it has an amazing cast, and all the actors did the mocap and everything for it. So you got Norman Reedus in there, Guillermo del Toro, the director, Mads Mikkelsen is in there. It's got a lot of people. What's her name? Dave Sido. So it's got a lot of talent on the cast, and they did all the mocap and voice work for their characters. So even Conan O'Brien, the Late Show host, is in there.
You guys are making me feel kind of dated, you know? Wow. I stopped gaming when Windows dropped DOS as a framework.
That is a long time ago.
That's a really long time ago. Wow.
Yeah,
What
I
games do
used to
you
have.
play?
I used to have an Atari. I still have my son the Sega Mega Drive, and that still works. It's up in my mom's attic. I have the Super Nintendo with the. I was talking to someone about this recently, but the. What was it? The Super Nintendo, and I mean the original Super Nintendo. It wasn't the Nintendo 64, just before the Nintendo 64. I did have one of them too. But the Super Nintendo had this little thing that would slot into the console, and you were able to play Game Boy games on it. I had a Game Boy as well. I had a Game Boy Advance as well. But like right up to had the PlayStation 1, had a PlayStation 2. And it was that at that point, I think I was like 13, 14 at the time. And I'd started working, and I found out that because I'm from a lone parent background and my mom has physical disabilities. So she wasn't working, and so we start working at about 12, 13. And I found out that she had gone to a loan shark to be able to afford the PlayStation 2 for me. And since then, I didn't engage in gaming for a long time. I refused to buy any of the consoles because, if people were willing to bang down my door because my mom couldn't afford to pay them back, then it just wasn't worth it. So I lost my interest in gaming for a long time. And then like with the mobile, then I got into some of the online games for a little while. And then people were assholes.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll sit there and think, almost every day when I'm taking a shower, I think, am I still going to be playing games when I'm 60? And at this
And the
rate, I
answer
think
is
I will
yes.
be. At this rate, I'm pretty sure I will be. I mean, I don't know why it catches some people and it doesn't catch everyone, but I don't know. I just find a lot of enjoyment in them. I love the stories, the gameplay, the challenge.
And isn't that half the fun? Like the fact that like go back 30, 40 years and playing games wasn't seen as something adults did. It wasn't something that professionals did. Now you can actually be a professional gamer. You can get paid for playing games.
I can't get my head around that.
There's a. I'm gonna look for it real quick.
Sure.
I got an insane picture to show you guys. So just hang on 1 second. Let me find
Yeah.
it.
Clive Wells says life's too short for video games. It depends. It depends on what you're into, Clive. I don't. There's not everyone learns the same way. Not everyone is good at the same things, and for some people, being in an office is the worst. Being in a lab is claustrophobic or the worst thing in the world. And so allowing creative people to be creative, because some of these games really does require skill. Really require skill. Not all of them, but some of them do. And so to be able to be appreciated instead of ousted from or abused for that, it's really an incredible thing, and it goes to show how far we've come as a society, that we're open to that. And music was the same way. Like if you go back 400 or 500 years, to be a musician was to be seen as the lowest form of entertainment. And even when classical music and instruments began to be developed seriously on a kind of wider scale, even with that, like Mozart in his time was not considered so much of a genius as a nuisance.
Is there any way you guys can share that image?
Yep, I will. I'll share it now. Give me 1 second.
That is a sold out Staples Center for League of Legends.
Give me 1 sec. There it is. There it is.
Wow, look at that.
That is for a video game. And it's filled top to bottom, all the upper deck and everything, so it's... I don't remember what the attendance number was, but that is almost every single one of those tournaments.
That's remarkable. Nerds unite! I love it.
Kidding.
Yeah, when me and Clive have to work the beat at Worlds and bust the nerds, there's a lot of locker stuffing and wedgies handed out, let me tell you.
Oh, I don't know. I'm glad in a way that we are starting to appreciate different ways of expressing ourselves and different talents that we have and different focuses, because this whole pigeonholing thing, that you can only do one thing and you can only be one type of acceptable thing in society, it sucks. And apparently jazz is the lowest form of entertainment.
Oh.
Is it though? Is it though?
Oh.
I have a question, since we should address that in a second, because that shit's hilarious. But what do you guys think about the talks of including video games in the Olympics and stuff like that? Where's your stance on that?
Video games in the Olympics.
Uh-oh. I have a little bit of news for you, Crafty.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Where'd it go? Here it is.
Nope. Still no. I reject that notion. It's a very difficult one, in my view.
So my take on it is they want to include, which I would agree, breakdancing.
Yes.
But if you include breakdancing and you have, what's that really shitty game they play in Canada? The one with the little broom and they slide across the ice.
Oh, curling.
Curling. You're trying to tell me that is an athletic sport? Is that even
Well, it
considered a
can
sport?
be.
Even though we're
There's
intentionally-
definite.
I think gamers burn off more pounds than curlers do.
Well, for me, I suppose it would. I have issues with speed walking in the Olympics, says Chris Durham. For me, it depends on the game. There is a skill, and I mean a skill, to some of these games.
I would say like StarCraft, Dota, League of Legends. I wouldn't agree with like Call of Duty being an Olympic sport
Yeah.
game.
Especially if Team Skeptic can play Call of Duty, it definitely cannot be an Olympic event. It can't. We can't even entertain the idea. If it's something Team plays, then no.
I was taking Clive's side and now he completely turned on me in the chat. Go fuck yourself.
Uh-oh. You've been told, Clive.
Jessica puts kitten in bacon cans. Ouch. See how fickle the crowd is? They're with you 1 minute, and they're saying that you put kittens in paint cans the next.
They don't even want to know my original. No, I'll save it. But I was gonna. My original opening for this show was gonna be. But I'll save it. It'll be better next time I'm here.
I want to know now. You can't say something like that and then not reveal it. What?
Nope.
You're evil. You're evil.
But back to that. Would you be okay with that? The games in the Olympics.
Again, I think, yeah, for me, sorry, hang on. Before I answer that, M2M says, afternoon, all. I'll join the chat and elevate you all a bit. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Good to see you here. But I think it depends on it depends on the game. For me, it depends on the game, and
I would
because
say
some.
Well, I was gonna say, League of Legends, StarCraft, and a lot of those real-time strategy, Dota, like they're
Like here's the honest truth, hon.
I don't know.
I don't watch the Olympics. I have no interest in watching the Olympics. So whatever they include or uninclude, I don't really give a crap. It would be nice to see gamers being appreciated on that level. It really would, because as I said, some games are so steeped in skill that it overtakes some of the Olympic sports. But it would depend on the type of game.
But
Wouldn't be opposed to it.
see, that's the point that they brought that up though, was because you, Keela, don't watch the Olympics. They go, what can we do to draw people in? Because nobody gives a shit anymore.
No.
When The Walking Dead, even at its lowest of lows, does better ratings than the Olympics, that's not good.
See, a lot of people view the Olympics as out of touch with their day-to-day reality. The only people who can afford tickets to something like that and to actually watch the Olympics are people with a quite substantial amount of wealth. The rest of us are too busy fucking working. So, I mean, if they want to make it more relevant, then, or get a better audience, then they have to make it more relevant to, ordinary people. And they're not going to do that if they don't open up the ticket prices.
And, I mean, like, I don't support it because of the fact that I know they don't get paid.
The athletes?
Yeah, like, the figure skaters don't get paid. You can't even
Oh,
you're-
I have to
can't
disagree
even
with that.
disagree with
I,
what.
well, was involved in 2 Olympics, and although they don't get the athletes don't get paid by the Olympic Committee, they get huge grants from the government for the training that precedes the Olympics. Believe me, and sponsorship deals with sports companies, they're making a ton of money before they even get to the
The
Olympics.
athletes. For
Yeah,
which sports though?
all,
All?
all. Most of these athletes that you see getting into the Olympics, they spend 4 to 5 years in dedicated full-time training in their sport, and they get grants from the governments
Yeah.
to do that, so they don't have to work.
Katie
They can
Taylor
just
was one.
focus. Yeah.
Katie Taylor, and I know Katie. I know Katie personally. My cousin went to school with her. He was in the same gym as her. He was a boxer as well. That gym, when they qualified for the Olympics, that gym got such a fucking boost from the tourism and trade in department and from sports and leisure. They got a huge boost. They got a huge thing. So, and when they were traveling, they didn't have to pay for their flights and accommodation. Like that was all paid
No.
for them. Like so, although they didn't get paid for being athletes or for winning, when they got home, when Katie Taylor and her crew got home after winning, they were ushered around the country.
I think you guys are not understanding what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they make money, but they're not making professional money. On average, $37,000 for a gold medal.
Well,
right? So you got a figure skater who's locked to that, and they can't even be classified as a professional. And once they are classified as a professional, they're no longer eligible for the Olympics. That's why you saw, what was her name, Tara Lipinski, get out of that as soon as she could, so she can make real money. And Oksana Bayul and all those people that they're kind of forced to turn professional at a younger age, but they remove their eligibility for the Olympics. Same with like the NBA players. Why would they go play in the Olympics for almost no money and
But
risk
for a
getting
lot
injured?
of people, when it comes to the Olympics, a lot of people are doing it not for financial gain. They're doing it for the acclaim. They're doing it to get their name out. They're doing it so that they can line themselves up to become professionals. For Katie, because I spoke to Katie when she started her training. That was the last time I actually saw Katie, was when she was starting her training for the Olympics, and that happened 7 years before she actually qualified, and eventually won. But it was all about getting her name out there. It was all about getting the reputation. It was all about getting the acclaim, and of course representing your country, because there is a nationalism attached to the Olympics. It's the same with the World Cup for football or the Six Nations in rugby. There is that desire to represent your country on an international level, and you don't really get to do that unless you start off with the Olympics in sport anyway.
So everything you guys are saying here completely contradicts everything else that I've read. I mean, I'm reading something right here specifically that says athletes like Lindsey Vonn and Shaun White benefit. Most are completely stretched thin financially. I mean, you guys are thinking of like the big names and the people winning medals. What about everybody else?
they need better managers, to be
No,
honest.
well, it's true what you're saying, and as well, there's difference there's difference in payment or sponsorships when it comes to the different games.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, like
Well,
I
this is
can't.
like
I'm not
this is
well
like based on
versed.
U.S. athletes that I'm reading here specifically, and it's some U.S.
Yeah.
athletes rely on performance-based stipends from the U.S. The Olympic Committee to cover necessities like rent and food.
Yeah.
As a speed skater, Mitch Whitmore told NerdWallet,
Yeah.
a fourth place finish at a key 2017 competition granted him a 9-month stipend to fund his training and living expenses. A third place finish would have resulted in a much bigger stipend.
Mhm. And
So he's
I
getting
can't
they're
argue.
getting those
Yeah.
like what they do in the NFL where I think they used to do it where they would pay
But
you more
question:
based on how okay.
Are the figures that you're looking at are the cases that you're looking at all in the States? Because different countries put different
No,
emphases on the Olympics.
they were talking about Singapore. There's a bunch of different ones in here. These were
Mhm.
the
Cool.
one
Can
that I
you
just
email me a
said.
copy of that? Because I'd be very interested in reading it,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
for my
I
own
will.
sake. Thank you.
I mean, it all boils down to the fact that, yeah, not all Olympians go on to become rich and famous. Most of them probably don't. It's a select few that really outperform everyone else during their games that go on to fame and fortune. But
But even then,
I
they
think
don't.
No.
I think most of them, even the ones that barely make it through, they do it for the passion for their sport and the sense of accomplishment to fulfill a dream. And they I don't think they really have any qualms about whether they're going to come out rich or not. They're just chasing a goal that they've set for themselves.
I love Tusk's comment about accordions.
Accordions should be on the banned weapons list. Here's a thing. I play the accordion a little bit. My nanny had a button accordion, like a proper old Irish button accordion, and when she passed away, she gave it to me. So while I was down on the farm, there was a guy living the other side of the place to where I was, and he taught me how to actually play it properly. Not saying I'm any good, because I'm fucking not, and it takes years to perfect. But yeah, don't hate on accordions. They can be actually used for really nice music, but it depends on the music though. If you're trying to add in an accordion into fucking something that an accordion shouldn't be in, no, just don't do it.
I love the conversation going on. Outlawed jazz with mandatory jail time.
Oh, poor Chris.
I just I think for the Olympics it's high risk and low reward. Similar
Um,
to like high school athletes or whatever you
yeah,
guys would call them, year 10, year 11 athletes. If you get a grant, especially in the United States, it's so egregious. Not a grant. If you get a scholarship and you blow your knee or something, they almost 99% of the time they'll just revoke that scholarship because you are of no value
yeah,
to that college
and it's
anymore.
cutthroat. It is cutthroat. Just says you don't play the accordion, you wield it. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And Chris Durham says, I own an accordion, but I've never played it. I'm planning on doing a duet with Tusk. Wait, are you going to play the accordion for the duet with Tusk? Because that would be fucking class. John Rapp is a legend. Tell us where the trombonist touched you. Hey, Clive? Hey, Clive? What happened? What happened? You can tell us. Oh, that is funny.
Well, that's the second time I've seen AC/DC brought up today. Last night, everybody was talking in my chat room about how bad AC/DC sucks. And then someone wants you to play Hell's Bells.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind AC/DC. I'm not a huge fan. I was never a huge fan of them, but there's one or two songs that I like. I have a very eclectic taste in when it comes to music.
The problem with AC/DC is every song sounds the same.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. So here's the thing, right? There are certain bands out there that as soon as you hear the opening riff, you know exactly who's playing. I like that. I like that fact that if let's say fucking AC/DC comes on, you know instantly it's AC/DC. If fucking Green Day comes on, you know it's instantly Green Day. If the Foo Fighters come on, you know it's instantly Foo Fighters. And yes, me and Etty are going to see Green Day next year. Woo! But now, because of autotune, because of this and that, there's very few artists around, musical artists, that as soon as they come onto the radio, you know exactly who it is. Ed Sheeran is one. Lewis Capaldi is another. When their music starts, when the opening to their music starts, you know exactly who it is. I like that fact. I miss that fact. If you listen to most pop or alternative today, you have no clue who the fuck is going on because they all sound the same. All of them.
I don't even know half of that. When some of them will, that I'll be at the store with will say, "Oh, this is a Taylor Swift song." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know. I don't even really know who Taylor Swift is outside of being in the news all the time."
Yeah. Gorillaz were another one. If you heard a Gorillaz track, you knew instantly it was Gorillaz. It's kind of depressing because I used to work in retail, and you'd be standing there on whatever you were doing, and the radio would be on in the background, and it was just the most depressing thing about working in retail is that one, you knew all the songs by heart because they'd be playing so much and so often that you wouldn't really have a choice. And two, all of the songs sounded pretty much the same.
Well, isn't that what like retail places do? They try to get the most popular MTV level songs out there that are whatever.
MTV. Do you know we've played more music with that intro than MTV has played in about 10 years. So
yeah, well, I don't. Is MTV still even around?
I have no idea.
Using that as my example.
Do you know what I liked MTV for? I'm gonna tell you, fucking the only reason why I ever watched MTV ever in my life.
Their top 100 video countdown?
No, it was for Celebrity Deathmatch.
What?
Oh.
Have you not seen Celebrity Deathmatch, Reason? It was one of the funniest thing. It was these like clay, it was like WWE, and you had like the most fucking abusive people in as announcers, and it would literally be celebrities tearing in clay, tearing each other apart. It was fucking brilliant.
Jeez.
It was absolutely brilliant.
Remember
It was interesting.
It was hilarious. I fucking loved Celebrity Deathmatch. That's the only reason why I ever watched MTV.
I can't say that was the only reason I ever watched it. I think that was a thing long after I stopped watching MTV. But I did see it before.
To be fair, Keela wasn't even born when MTV still played music. I was born in the 80s. I was at that ending thing where sometimes they'd play music, but most often they wouldn't. Yeah, see? Oh God, I forgot about that program. It was fucking brilliant. Thank you. Celebrity Deathmatch was legendary. I don't give a shit. It was cheesy as fuck, but it was hilarious.
They used to have this thing that I don't remember what it was, but it was where Aeon Flux and a lot of those crazy uh, short like cartoons, but they weren't really cartoons. They were more like the film heavy metal with that same art style, where they were gritty, and they were only at the middle of the night. They would play after Headbangers Ball. I don't remember what they were called, but they had a name for that, and that was Headbangers Ball, and then the preceding cartoons were what I liked on MTV.
Yeah, I'd never seen Headbangers Ball. As I said, the only reason why I ever switched on to MTV was to watch Celebrity Deathmatch because it was just hilarious. Yeah, that's my sense of humor. Because I was at the time as well. I was big into the WWF, now WWE.
I think Headbangers Ball was hosted by a guy named Matt Pinfield. I think that was his name, but he was like a legit metalhead, and his passion for it was like pretty ridiculous. But that was
Stacy Keebler was involved in that as well, actually, wasn't she?
Involved with what?
With the Headbangers Ball. I'm pretty sure fucking Stacy Keebler was involved in that.
You're going like way back on old school WWF wrestlers.
Yeah, but no, but in Headbangers Ball, I'm pretty sure she was involved in that in some way. Was that when China? Yes, Essie. That was when China was on it. I watched the Attitude Era. So Eddie Guerrero, fucking The Rock, Austin, Triple H. That was my kind of time that I was watching it. So, and then the WCW shit happened, and I was like, do I really want to watch this anymore?
You mean when the invasion?
Yeah.
Where that was such a mishandled.
It was retarded. I'm sorry. It was so fucking bad.
It had a great premise, but it wasn't believable since we already knew what was happening.
Yeah.
It's that time, folks.
Oh God, yes. People have to go spot the goat, spot the goat, spot the goat.
And while you guys are spotting the goat, I want to send you a DM of how I cheated last week to ensure I would be on today. You're gonna find it funny, but clever.
Oh Jesus, under the chair.
Let me message you real quick.
Yeah. Booma is in the chat. Clivewell says jazz musicians should be sealed into a lift and forced to listen to elevator music as punishment for their crimes for 10 hours a day. That's a bit steep. That's
10 hours of music. Oh.
Ugh. Yikes. Yeah. Christian says, somewhere in the picture. Spot the goat. Spot the goat. You have to be a little bit more specific than that one. Oh, geez. Can I spot the goat? Can I spot the goat?
Oh. The goat is hiding behind fake Franklin.
So wait. There's a Franklin now. There's a fake Franklin too. Fuck. No, there's no Franklin. Franklin does not exist. I am so confused. No, here's the thing, guys. I'm shit at spot the goat, so I'm gonna leave it up to reason. So while Jessica is busy messaging me, oh, there she's messaged me. Wow, Jess, fucking wow. Why? Why do it? Why do it? Why?
You didn't say there was rules. You can tell a reason that way he knows to maybe cover that loophole.
Well, you see, here's the thing. You're the only one evil geniusy enough to actually do it. You're the only one who cares enough to go through all that effort. And if you're that desperate to come on, love, I don't mind bringing it on.
Whoa. You know what?
I love
For
you.
that,
I love you.
hashtag justice for Franklin.
I love you.
Jeez.
Franklin, I love
Doesn't
you.
exist. You heard it here first. Franklin doesn't exist.
It's not what you said on my stream. Actually, it wasn't
What
my
stream?
stream.
What
No,
stream?
it was your stream.
Which
Your
stream?
yesterday. Your stream yesterday, twice.
When I said he didn't exist?
No, when you said he did exist, it's been
No.
timestamped. It's timestamped.
Show me the timestamps.
But okay, give me 1 second.
Franklin does not exist, folks. Franklin does not exist. Me reading out a super chat is not me saying that Franklin exists. She's actually gone off to get...
Is that the sound of worry?
What?
Is that the sound of you being worried? That there's a timestamp of it?
Nope. That's me waiting for the timestamp that doesn't exist. And me reading out a super chat is not me acknowledging that Franklin does or does not exist. It's me reading out a super chat because I'm forced to.
No, it's not a super chat.
Okay.
The plot thickens.
Okay. I will link your video and the timestamp.
Oh, no, I have to say...
I'll do it in the main chat.
No, that's fine. No, because I want to review this before I...
Oh, wow. It allowed me to do that without deleting it.
This is true. So what's the timestamp?
Okay, it is 25:30 to 26.
25... sorry, I'm just getting up. Okay, I missed quite a lot. I'm sorry. Even in like 2 minutes, I missed quite a lot. The plot hole for $2 is direct donations are the best direct donations. Thank you. Okay, I'll tell the Franklin story while I'm waiting for my guest. So, my guest is... Okay, yeah. So I know what this is. You may fuck right up. That was not me acknowledging the existence of Franklin. That was me setting up the idea and the framework for which...
It.
What?
You heard it.
Whoa. That was me explaining why people believe Franklin existed. Not that Franklin actually existed. I then said, right afterwards, that I disagree with the premise that anyone gets to name my eyebrow.
Yeah, once you realize you fucked up.
So, no. Fail. Epic fail.
No.
Epic fail.
That was an alley-oop.
Epic fail there,
That
Jess.
was the dunk.
Epic fail.
No,
Yeah.
we'll see what the crowd thinks.
I told the Franklin story and then said, I disagree with the premise. So no, Franklin doesn't exist. That was not me accepting that Franklin existed. So epic fail there, Jess. Epic fail. I win.
I've seen nothing but irrefutable evidence all day.
Well, then you need to redefine your idea of irrefutable evidence, because I have refuted every piece of evidence that you have given.
You attempted.
Did more than that, love. I win.
You lose.
Nope. And so after this, I am going to be going to my mummy's house because it's my mummy's birthday tomorrow. So yay! Just wanted to let people know it's her birthday.
Nobody's been looking for the goat. They've all been trying to find Franklin.
Clive says, why would Crafty be sending ransom notes if Franklin was non-existent? Case closed. Exactly. Which means I didn't make any ransom notes.
I mean, that was in your handwriting. Tess confirmed it.
Nope.
Clive confirmed it. Tony
Nope.
confirmed it.
All of these people haven't seen my handwriting. So how can they confirm something which they don't know? See? I win.
You lost. It's okay. You can take that L.
Apparently there is no goat. There is definitely a goat.
Isn't
there?
I don't see the goat, but I see Franklin and Benjamin.
Really? Because I don't... all I see is me and Reason. So, lies. Lies!
And I see Monroe.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know who fucking you're claiming Monroe is. So, just know.
Jeez.
Do you know, I'm actually really surprised. And fucking Tusk is so proud of himself for this. I am so surprised that people actually jumped on the Franklin thing.
Is that what you did to his corpse after you shaved him off? Stood on the ground and jumped on it?
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
I'm not even going to answer that.
You don't have to look for help from Christ.
If he actually existed, I probably... No, I still wouldn't.
No, still wouldn't.
Carl, bingo.
What? What did he say? Oh, the mole.
What I was talking about.
Yes, I have a Monroe mole.
No.
That I can accept because I actually do. I do have one. So I don't mind that.
Don't worry, one day you'll accept Franklin. And you won't keep torturing him.
He walks around like a peacock. Yes, he does that anyway, but like that's just...
Did you see the GIF that Basic Trig posted?
No. Do I want to see the... Where did he post it?
He posted it in my Discord. Go check it out real quick.
It's basically a caterpillar. Thanks. I feel so confident now. That people think I have caterpillar eyebrows. I don't care anyway. But fucking hell. I'm gonna pull this up. Sorry. I am gonna pull this back up. Tusk walks about like he's a peacock. Can we just acknowledge that just for a second? Tusk walks like a peacock.
No, she does not have a right eyebrow, is what she claims right now.
I don't name any of them. I'm not that vain. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Carl
yeah.
Edwards. Carl Edwards. I know where the goat is. It's in last week's picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carl is getting
And
desperate.
I think, yeah, and that's got me worried because I actually made it easier this week to spot him than last.
Did you?
If you want, I could.
No, you're not allowed. You're exempt from today. No. Yeah, but again, only the people that have the best kind of computers. That says, I'm beautiful. You're beautiful as a peacock, Tusk. Are you? He's all proud of himself. Oh, that was funny.
You know,
That's fucking
this
funny.
chat room is absolutely hilarious. This is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Just like Frida Kahlo, there can only be one. Ouch. Oh, this is why I love this show, because it is just randomness. It gets away from all the bullshit and it just brings us back to just being fucking random.
The conversation about the Olympics was so boring that they were talking about how bad jazz sucked.
Yeah. The goat is halfway up the tree trunk on the farthest to the left.
Wrong.
Oh, yes, the best people here. We have awesome people.
Yeah.
Tuss says, I used my eyebrow pencil to make myself look pretty.
Uh-huh.
He apparently stole an eyebrow pencil. So is it your eyebrow pencil, Tusk? Is it? I don't know. But people have 15 minutes.
The thing above your right eyebrow, is that just like a chalk outline where Franklin used to live?
It's a nameless eyebrow because it's an eyebrow. That's what it is. I can't see any goat because I'm watching on an iPad. Yeah, you have to have a decent setup in order to find this goat. Chris is happy he got me to say 3.
There you go.
Etty.
So when you guys post it, do you actually know where it is, Keela, or?
Half the time, no. Reason does, and that's why it's up to him to actually look for people in the chat. That's on him. But
yeah, nobody's found him so far.
Hello, Tina. It's good to see you. But 18 people in the chat. It's up to you guys to find it. Oh, see. Now there's a domestic happening. There's a domestic happening in our chat. Apparently, this eyebrow pencil or whatever the fuck it is. No, you stole it. Then told me after putting it in my bag. Wait, what? They're having a domestic. They're having a domestic.
Clive's comment is amazing.
Yeah.
Franklin was supposed to.
Might I suggest that the goat search is reduced to 15 minutes? After half an hour of us straining our eyes and going mad is too long. But, half an hour going mad will descend you into our territory. So that's not a bad thing. This is what we need, Tusk.
Absolutely.
Franklin was forced to write the ransom note with an eyebrow pencil. That's amazing.
Yes, exactly, Nimrod. See, Nimrod understands. Aren't we all mad already? That's the point of this. We're all batshit crazy in the best possible sense.
Mm-hmm.
Booma asks, is it halfway up the tree on the right in the bar on the table? Which
No.
one? Which one? Is it on the tree or is it in the bar or is it on the fucking table? Come on, lads. Come on.
It's the one closest to Franklin.
Since Franklin is imaginary, I imagine that the tree isn't there then.
Oh, yep. They're definitely having a domestic.
Yep. I'll poke your eyeball with the pencil you stole and made me take part in. Oh, God. What has this show become? Well, can we just enjoy the fact that last night on my stream I opened it by being able to tell Simon Dan that Danny Ings sucks.
Oh,
I am
really?
very happy with that. Yeah, so Dan he has the Simon Dan Plays channel where he plays FIFA. And I do be in the chats. I love watching him play FIFA because the FIFA rages that he gives are fucking hilarious. They're little hissy fits. It's great. And he plays with Southampton because that's his team. So Danny Ings, in the hands of Simon Dan, can barely score a goal. He scores probably once every 5,000 shots. So it's a thing. Hashtag Danny Ings sucks. And I just get to fucking slag him over. It's great. So I saw him in my chat last night, and I'm very thankful he came to my chat. So I couldn't miss the opportunity in front of like 100, 200 people to say that Daniel Ings sucks. It was great.
Hashtag Ing sucks.
Yes.
Was picked up. That was my bad. I forgot to shut my mic off.
Was that the clackety clackety clack that we heard?
Yeah. I had to respond to somebody on a forum.
After losing my sanity, I am happy to say I have never missed it. Tusk, is that directed at us or is that directed at Etty? I'm confused as to what's happening now. Because we'll tell you where the goat is after you failed to find it. And that's okay. It just means that it's just me and Jeff next week.
That's right.
Whoop whoop.
I'm not.
Someone's in a huff. I hate this game. Hate this game. Someone's in a huff. Not so peacock now, are you, Tusk?
Yeah. Ooh.
Step away from the tweezers. There's no need for such stress. Who said anything about tweezers or Franklin? The non-existent fucking eyebrow. Yeah.
Oh no.
I love how seriously people take this game. The pencils.
Myself and everyone in the chat believe in you. We all saw the ransom note. We all saw it.
Mario has a guess. Okay. No, I'm sorry, Mario. It's not.
Oh. Nimrod says, hashtag conspiracy. Franklin doesn't exist, and neither does the goat. The goat definitely exists.
Yeah. I beg to differ.
Because here's the thing. I know where the goat is.
You do?
Yeah.
Good for you. That's a first.
I know, yeah. It is. It actually genuinely is. And I haven't even looked at anything, but I can see it. And again, it's one of those things, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So my eyes keep getting drawn back to that one spot.
Uh-oh. Shots fired.
What?
Oh, as soon as it comes up here, I'm gonna...
Really? Really, Nimrod? No. No, that's not how stuff... No, that's not... No.
I am not mean.
Apparently you are. You're mean because you hide the goat.
Well,
Why
that's
you-
my job.
Apparently... Can you stop taking it down, damn it? The goat is in the reflection behind Reason's arm. Nope. Na. I do like this. I like the fact that nobody has gotten it. Which means we will have a fun time next week, just the two of us.
Looks like it. It looks like it.
Because Jess, even if you did find it, you're not allowed to come on 2 weeks in a row. That's not how we do things. Because
Yeah, I already know what it is.
well, right. So it's just about 5 to, and we do want to close it off and stuff. So hang on, whoa, hang on. Jess says she knows where it is.
Go ahead, Jess.
Where is it, Jess?
Oh, you're testing me.
Yes, I am. Nope. Tusk is having a rager. See, Jess's silence. See Jess's silence? That is indicative that she does not know where the goat is. Because she's now actually actively looking for it.
No, I was going to screen cap it.
Go on then. Send it to me on Discord. Where's the goat? I'll wait. You mean the bushel of trees looks like a goat but doesn't? People are throwing hissy fits now because they can't find the goat.
And it should be easy. It should be plain as day. Really,
Are we gonna have a fit when we see it? Probably, especially Tusk. Tusk will definitely throw a hissy fit when he finds out where it is. Well, Jess?
Okay, I shall make the grand reveal.
Jess doesn't know where it is, because if she had known where it is, she would have gotten it to me way before now. So,
yeah.
Last chance, Jess. Do you know where it is? Jess has abandoned the stream. Because no, she doesn't know where it is. Show the people.
Okay, here we go.
There it is.
Right in Avatar. Right in Crafty's avatar, right next to her in the field.
And finding it after it's been revealed doesn't count. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, folks. Looks like it's just you and me next week, Crafty.
Yay!
Yay!
No, People are going fucking mental.
Anyways, we got 4 minutes left, so
You said you were gonna wait for me.
I wasn't going to wait all fucking day.
Well, I had to open the photo program.
Bullshit. That story has more holes in it than the whole ransom note thing. And with that, Jess, what have you got planned for us? Will you be streaming today?
Maybe.
maybe.
That's definitive.
I haven't streamed as often as I would like, so
You what?
it's. I haven't been streaming as often as I would like, so it's a maybe. I'm not really sure.
Well, hopefully. Hang on. I'm just trying to pull up your link.
Yeah, get that in the side chat.
And we'll put it into the description anyway. But if anyone does want to watch Jess play some games, if I can now find it.
And if you guys get a chance in the chat room, make sure to go to Keela's video from yesterday and check between minute 25:30 to 26, where she admits the existence of Franklin and does it multiple times throughout the entire stream, actually. Then
Again,
check out
me reading off super chats. Me reading off super
ransom
chats is
note.
not me accepting Franklin exists.
The ransom note, and then compare that to when she was just a wee lass. 30 years, I will be 33. Those are hard facts.
Oh, Christ almighty. I needed this today. I really did. Fucking hell. Oh, you're gas. You're absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely. So what have you got coming up this week, Crafty?
I don't know, and that's being honest. So many things have happened. Agree to Disagree has started back up. I will be hopefully hosting on one of the Discords. I will hopefully be hosting an introduction to debating. For people who want to build up debating skills, whether or not you want to actually debate live on air, but we will be holding like little mini debates where you'll be given a topic. You'll have 20 minutes to research that topic, to make 3 points and whatever, and you'll be pitted against someone else in the Discord just for shits and giggles and just for practice and stuff. So we'll be building up a few people who want to be involved in the debates. There's also there's a few debating Discords that I'm already on, and that's going to be fun. So we will have fresh blood in the debating scene. And the main thing with that show is just to maintain the quality and maintain the lack of dumpster fires and everything else. So that's the plan. I will be back with Aquila Talks next Friday. At about 8 p.m. I think I'm going to go a bit earlier. And Ion Society is coming back next month because of everything that was going on and the timing of it. It didn't feel right to do Ion Society this month. So we're going to go with next month. So we'll see what happens with that. Cool. I think that's it. And I am aiming to get out the Challenging Conspiracies, which I've been meaning to get out for the last half of a year. But I will get it out. I'm sorry.
Awesome.
What about yourself?
Well, the usual. Friday got the next episode of The Pain of Progress coming up. I'm probably going to be live streaming on some other channels. Still waiting to confirm, but just watch the space, and you'll know about it as soon as it happens. So, other than that, just another busy week at work. So,
Yay! And can we just say,
Yes.
with the pain in progress,
Mhm.
let me see. I just want to see what we're on now. How many subs have we got?
We are sitting now at 311.
So 311 in just over a week since the launch. So that is incredible. And if you haven't gone over, and I know pretty much everyone in this chat has gone to see Pain of Progress on its new home, I am posting it in the chat now. And
Awesome.
it comes up as reason. I don't care. Ha 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 ha. I get to. What?
If you would allow Franklin his vote, I'm sure he would subscribe to Pain of Progress as well.
Well, any Franklins
just
out
throwing that
there,
out there.
any Franklins in the chat, or any Franklins that might be watching, Franklins are welcome at the Pain of Progress. The Franklin in
Your
question,
eyebrows.
my eyebrows are not separate entities. They don't have YouTube channels. So
It's okay,
with that, please save me. Please save me.
Absolutely. I'm going to save you right now. So thank you very much for coming out, everybody. It's been great having you around, and we'll be back again next week on the flip side. So good night, everybody.
Bye, people.